hell is a Fred bot? Okay. Okay, go on mute while we start here.
Right. Ready. Maybe. I'm ready. In theory, I'm ready.
Exuding confidence.
You know what I'm like? Full of confidence.
Yeah, well, I just realized my one fucking box I copied messed up, so I gotta go fix that here while we wait for people to join. Let's see here. Quinn's copied one from Star Wars over, so I need to paste a duplicate, rename it to Quinn. Okay. So you got a new bot to play with.
Yeah, the other one stopped working.
Oh,
So
nice.
it stopped being supporting YouTube. So
Got it. Wonder if they got like a copyright strike or something.
anyway, I'm hoping this one doesn't have the same problem, but we'll see.
Okay, I gotta pull up Quinn's stats again here. Okay, Quinn, strength 19. Riveting gameplay. I feel like this is our first real session with these characters.
Yeah, it's not like the one shot.
Yeah.
Death House.
We did survive though, so that was kind of surprising. Yeah. Strength 19. Okay, Dex 10.
Oh, the bird noises are from the YouTube thing. That's not just like one of you in the background having some strange birds.
Yeah, the bird things are from the YouTube thing.
Okay.
It's ambience.
I feel ambience.
He's almost good.
Oh, please tell me I did this right. Quinn use stat block. Remove. Yes. Quinn stat block. Let us throw. It's about as lined up as it's gonna get. Everyone needs to up their stats because it's way harder to use single digits in this. So we need to get good.
But I want Quinn to be dumb. Super dumb.
Yeah, I didn't realize it would link a bunch of the text boxes I had between my two different overlays. So I modified it and came back, and all your guys' stuff was Star Wars related. So I have to fix it here. Okay, that's close as it's gonna get. Okay. What's Quinn's max HP and AC?
I wasn't on Discord. Her AC, let me check. Oh, where's my phone? Sorry, I'm like setting stuff up. Hold on. I'll go try find my phone. Because it has all Quinn stuff on it.
Oh, good. Go.
I'm back. My phone is white and it blends into everything. So her AC is 18 right now, and her HP is 32.
Okay.
I'm just looking through the second level spells because I'm trying to finish up leveling up Julian. And there's just one called Magic Mouth, and for mind goggles.
Okay. Oh, that's our poor dog.
I didn't listen this far into the ambience before I chose it.
I gotta
guess
turn it
that's
down.
wolves.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll work on building your guys' stat blocks into the view as we play. So how's it been?
Sorry, I'm just like furiously trying to eat my takeaway before Ava gets here.
If you've got a minute, I might very quickly make myself a drink because I got some new fancy coffee liqueur today, and I would like some alcohol.
Heard you're having some fun with Mr. Boris over there.
Oh God! Don't even.
Then quite funny to watch. This is the government collapsing in the space of like 48 hours.
I think he should have to go back onto that zip line and ride his way out.
I think it would be too dangerous for him to do that now. Someone would cut it.
I mean, would that really be a loss? He'd only fall a little bit. It wasn't that high.
I think if you fell into the Thames, you'd probably catch a disease. You wouldn't last.
I feel like if you fall into the Thames, you're practically gonna bounce. It's like 50% solid at this point.
There's more wolves. I hear the alcohol pouring.
That's the sound of very overpriced coffee liqueur. I was guilted into getting by the fancy man at the alcohol shop.
So I come in here and it just sounded like everyone was just howling like a wolf.
It's our new pre-session ritual. Great, got a file.
Welcome to
building.
Barovia's furry convention.
Oh yeah, am I just using a bathtub Gerard? Oh no, there's Ashiok. Okay, we're good.
I still think you could use the bathtub picture.
Can you fuck off? I've been a crab for the past 3 months. Can I just have, like, something nice?
Oh, that's a good point. I should download that and set it as your actual token instead of the crab.
No, the crab is important. Crab's a
The
member of
crab
the team.
stays.
I mean, now you're just Zeus instead.
Can you stop bullying me and say my character looks cool?
I mean, Zeus looks cool.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just back on my laptop. That art is sick.
Thank you.
I did not expect Ashiok to have, like, I don't know, a beard. In no way.
Surprise!
Why were you thinking he was?
A twink?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know. I think I imagined him as like, like stereotypical like gruff mercenary with like buzz cut and stubble. Like I think I just kind of imagine Ashiok as like every video game protagonist from the past 15 years. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
It's okay, I saw a video the other day of Ryan from High School Musical. I'm like, you know what? That's kind of what I imagine Julian. Just like that.
Come for him.
I mean, well, maybe him when he was like 14.
What class is Ashiok?
Barbarian.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, how did it mess up all of that?
Now I just hear a very quiet crow.
It's the ambience that I should have listened to for more than 5 minutes before choosing it.
Regular.
That's a good key to have push to talk down to.
I always have it like V because it's near my
Yeah,
finger.
V's the default.
Fine, I'm
Piece of
basic.
push.
Okay, good enough. There we go. Overlay complete.
Perfect.
The wolves agree.
Again. So you have to turn it down for the wolves, but then you can't hear it when it goes back to the birds.
I'm gonna treat it as like the birds are very far away.
Yeah. Okay. Is everyone ready?
I am.
No,
I
but
don't.
let's go.
No, if you're not ready, we don't need to start yet.
No, it's cool. I will never be mentally ready. Just gotta go, and I'll work it out.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna start with a warning. So from now on, you'll pretty much be able to go wherever you want within Barovia. Which means you can go to like places that are too high level for you. You could go to the final boss area, but if you do that, there's a good chance you'll die. In fact, you will die. So, like, if you get into a fight and it seems like you're dying, probably a good idea to run and leave the area maybe. But I'm not going to warn you if you go into like places that are too high level. So it'll just be you kind of figuring out.
Have everything is exact same level, and we could just go to Strahd now and kick his ass because he's like a level 1 boss.
No.
So it's basically like Breath of the Wild. This game is
Oh, yeah,
exactly like Breath of the Wild in every aspect. It's even like a evil daddy to defeat.
In a castle.
Exactly, they're the same game.
So what you're saying is Ashiok has to seduce Strahd.
I think you'll find that's Julian's role in this party.
Yes.
So you've now been warned, so I can move on to the recap. There's not much to recap from the Death House because the Death House is just kind of like an extended one shot. But when you came out of the building, you saw a basket. There was a letter saying "Welcome to Barovia." There was a bottle of wine, and all of your items were returned. And you also leveled up to level 3. You decided to drink the wine and kind of have a rest for the night. Yeah, and that's about it. So remember which it was. One moment. I should remember these things. So as you exited the death house, you also saw a swarm of bats rise and fly away, um, seeming to be the ones that left that basket. And you settled down to sleep for the night. As you wake from your night of drinking wine and resting from your battle down in the underbelly of the house, you see the mist still settled on the trees, but the path is now open. One path back the way you came, back into the forest, and a path continuing past the house that you've exited. So yeah, what do you all do once you wake up in the morning?
Well, I cook breakfast because I have my cook stuff back.
Yes.
Hey.
What you cooking?
Well, I'm not gonna feed you my special morsels as breakfast because I only get like 3 a day.
Yeah.
So I think for breakfast, I don't know what we have around here. If I have all my stuff back, I probably still have some leftovers, like potatoes, just to make some hash browns. I probably still have fish. I don't know if that's spoiled. I think my cook bag actually protects stuff. So just kind of a greasy little quick breakfast, nothing special.
Isn't this the first time that anyone's eaten in like 24 hours?
Pretty much,
Not more
yeah.
than that. People are probably fucking starving.
Yeah.
But we would have
We
gotten
were-
so drunk off of wine so quickly.
That's what I was gonna
Drinking on
say.
Drinking on an empty stomach.
It was a great night.
Not everyone was eating.
So does Viv not eat when we all sit and take breakfast together?
I don't think you've seen her eat anything.
Okay. I wonder if that would be like a noticeable thing, like enough to call her on. Because if everyone else is real hungry and she's not having any food.
Okay, I gotta cook my morsels during the rest. I just realized this. Okay. So I do cook things that are special, but we're not eating them yet.
Okay. Quinn specifically points out to Dante not to eat the special food. That is for them.
Well, one of them is like a hard piece of bread. It kind of looks like she just charred it over the fire. And
It's like dwarf bread.
it's a weapon. Is that what dwarf bread is?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do I just
Yeah,
make two
I
of
think-
those? And then some almond milk. I don't know how she prepares it, but it says I can do that with my bag, so I squeeze some almonds.
Milk the almonds.
I think while everything's cooking, because we just got our stuff back, Quinn is going through like her kit that she had, making sure everything's there, checking the net that she uses to make sure it's not got any like broken bits in it, and she's just busying herself while everybody's waking up.
I think Julian very groggily grabs a plate of food and then sneaks off back to the tent or whatever that he set up, and is very considerably hungover.
Really tempted to have like Quinn use 1 point of like lay on hands just to like get rid of her hangover, like really subtly, just like like rubbing her head, like 1 point of lay on hands. I mean, so what's the plan with everybody now? We're not trapped in this house anymore, but we don't know where the fuck we are.
Well, we can start walking in one direction.
Yeah. Good.
We'll get somewhere eventually.
I suppose so. And I mean, just because this place was abandoned except for weird ghosts that kept appearing doesn't mean that everywhere is. So we could maybe find somebody and figure out where this Barovia is.
I mean, should we try retracing our steps? Maybe, going back into the forest and heading back out that way. Maybe we'll find the exit to this place.
I mean,
But
that
I don't
could
really
be.
know how spooky, magical, death forests work. So
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's better to check out now before we leave than to have to backtrack the whole way. We might have missed something. I'm up for heading back before we try to find more people.
So are the wolves canonically here?
It's just the one.
No wolves at the moment.
at the moment,
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that. You'd all react.
Well, how does everybody feel about going back to the forest then?
and so anything. How long did it take us to walk through the forest last time? 'Cause I remember it was a couple of hours, wasn't it?
Yes, so a lot of that was kind of you were being pushed forward by quite the thick fog. So you weren't really able to go back behind you then, and then there's been a bit of it now where you are on a path, and that was probably quarter of an hour, half an hour.
It's just like a brisk morning jog, you know? Wake you up, energize you.
Am I
It's
still
no
riding
harm
like a
maybe just-
backpack?
No harm in checking it out, I suppose. And if there's nothing there, then we can always head the other way and see if we can find some sort of civilization or something roughly approximating it.
Seems like a plan, unless anybody disagrees.
You're very eager to start walking first thing in the morning, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, what else would you do? Just sit around?
Look, some of us had a lot to drink last night, okay?
Yeah, I do remember, yeah.
Listen, I
Well,
can't say I'm exactly looking forward to a hike in the woods first thing in the morning, but, well, I'd rather not be sitting ducks here, because God knows what's going to happen down this neck of the woods if we just sit around for too long.
well, we could rest up, enjoy this delicious breakfast, and then head out once people are a bit more recovered from things.
Yeah, just breakfast first.
Yeah, breakfast. You still gonna stick around with us, Vivian?
Nowhere else to go.
Suppose so. I mean, you could just walk the other direction if you really wanted to.
I don't seem to despise you as much as you think I do.
That's
Good to know.
yeah, that's very warming to hear. And besides, with the way that you melted that suit of armor, it's probably good to have you at hand.
Is the dog still here?
Yes, you still have the dog, Lancelot.
Lancelot.
Are we keeping their name?
Oh, is his name Lancelot?
That was on the little tag on his collar. But you can rename the dog. I'm not going to stop you renaming the dog.
How is the dog, like, alive if that house has been abandoned for what we assume to be quite a long time? this point, and just inhabited by ghosts.
Mm.
Ghost dog.
We could check the dog to see if it's really a dog. The dog's looking sus.
Julian is definitely looking suspiciously at the dog.
The couple of you who have like the being able to sense like undead and stuff, you don't sense that on the dog.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, other than eating, is there anything anybody wants to do? Will we jump forward to exploring?
Nope. Ready to go for a hike.
It'd be fun. Are you still backpacking, Traxa, though?
I mean, if she wants to, it's not like she weighs more than, I don't know, a bag of rice or something.
Wait, how much does an average bag of white rot? I'm not that small. I weigh 50 pounds. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, well.
Maybe it's a bag of rice. A big one. I'll probably walk just so I don't tire everyone out.
You sure?
Yeah, she didn't say this out loud. She's still stuffing her face. It looks like a little
Oh, okay.
chipmunk. But
Oh,
just
right.
like nodding her head.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So you pack up camp, finish your breakfast, and you make your way back the way you came. Things look the same as they did before. You travel for around 10-15 minutes, and the trees start becoming a bit more dense. And then you hear in the distance, you hear a loud howl of a wolf. And then...
Oh, I was just going to say Quinn's going to take her weapon out when we hear that.
Okay. And then about 6 seconds later, another howl joins that first howl. And then again, the howling seems to be increasing volume as you walk, and more wolves, more howls join the howling.
Does it seem to be getting closer to us, or more? Like, is it louder because there's more of them, or is it louder because it seems to be coming towards us?
Both.
Okay.
So it sounds like there's more wolves, and it's getting closer.
Okay. I mean, people ready if something's going to jump out here?
Just...
Well, no, but, well, I don't really see that I've got any sort of choice in this matter.
It's just some wolves. We just... it can't possibly be worse than the house. Have you never killed a wolf before?
Well, the only wolves I've ever had any experience with were already stuffed in on a wall.
Well, okay, obviously not you,
scenario.
but Quinn.
Yeah.
Well, have you never, like, I don't know, killed some wolves here and there?
When that gets asked, Quinn actually has like a kind of smirk of an expression on her face, and she pauses for a second before she lifts her hand up to her neck and pulls out a necklace that had been hanging below her armor, and on the end of the necklace is a very large wolf fang that has been like tied to it like a trophy, and she lets it dangle outside of the armor. Actually, yeah, I have.
Well, there you go then. Nothing to worry about.
So just because you can take one down doesn't mean you can take down a whole pack, though. Or have you done that?
I think we'll be fine.
All of us together. Probably handle it. Let's keep going then. Walks on ahead.
Yeah.
Um, just to establish this so it doesn't come out later. And I did mean to say it before we all headed out, but like, is it okay if we've find familiar while we're at camp?
Yeah.
What form did you pick this time for the familiar?
I think this is the first time she actually cast it because she was considering it while we're in the house, but
Yeah.
never actually did, and that was going to be like a frog or something. But this is its default form. But no one else in the campaign has probably seen it yet, so I'm going to keep it surprise. See if it comes up.
Cool.
Sorry. Okay, no, I can give it. I can give it. It's an owl.
Oh,
Probably did that rather privately, so
Mm.
no one in the party would have seen it. I do have a picture, but I'll send that later.
Cool.
So if you're carrying on into the forest, into the thicker woods, what's the marching order here?
always an ominous thing to ask.
Yeah. Well, Quinn would have gone ahead unless Ashy was also taking the lead.
I'll either be by Quinn's side or behind her. So
Yeah.
The path is wide enough that you can kind of go 2 or 3 abreast.
yeah, then I'll be beside Quinn.
Julian will probably be just behind Quinn.
I'm gonna be right in the middle of all of it.
We are your bodyguards.
Okay. So, as you carry on, suddenly the wolf howls get loud enough, and you see 5 direwolves emerge from the mist, kind of ahead and to the side of you. Would everyone please roll initiative?
Yeah.
Ooh.
First roll. I love how I just left.
Nat 20, suck it.
I got an 8.
Yeah, when you say roll initiative, I have to roll initiative.
Yeah, that's how that works.
7.
Okay. I just need to.
Well, so is everyone else in roll 20?
Yes.
Sorry, I always forget it exists.
Okay, no.
Oh man, they're massive. I was zoomed out. Okay, am I first?
What's the rule for the same initiative modifier and same initiative overall?
That if we have the same +2 and they have We both got 20s.
Yes.
I don't know actually if it's a tie up to that point.
Okay.
I think it's the higher number since it could be one of the two numbers. Because it could be like 16 or 17 for +3. Oh wait, do I have my dex wrong? I have +3 written here, but I have +2 in my initiative. Wait a minute.
You got like a feat or something, or some
know.
kind of effect.
I know I had messed it up early in the game, and I might just not have changed it back.
We'll say you go first.
I have a 16, so I should have a +3 initiative actually.
Okay. Then you do go first.
Oh, I think
Okay.
double checks myself. I think Julian's initiative is actually +3 now because he gets jack of all trades. He gets an extra +1 to it.
Okay.
That should be 13.
We're falling apart. Okay. I will just take a shot with my crossbow at these wolves that are howling at me.
Uh-huh. Roll to hit.
Is there one that's like bigger than the rest, or are they all about the same?
They're all about the same.
Okay, I want to pick out the alpha and fight it. Because that'll make wolf packs fall apart, right? I don't know how this works actually. Let's go. No, an 8.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit, I'm afraid. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think I have bonus actions still, so no.
Okay. Up next is one of the wolves that I'm gonna have. I think this wolf is going to see Traxer try and attack, and is going to run up and try to bite.
Yeah.
21 hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Creature. Are you creature?
Yes.
So you take 8 piercing damage. And could you make a strength saving throw, please?
Yeah, Jesus. Okay. A 12.
Okay, you are knocked prone.
Beautiful. Okay.
Okay. Up next is Ashley.
Oh. I will move over here and try to take a swipe at the wolf that's next to Traxa.
Yeah, I'm just like squealing on the ground, trying to cover like my face as it's biting at me.
Oh.
A 10.
That doesn't hit. Have you got any bonus actions you want to do?
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright. And then it is this wolf's turn. And it is going to run up there, and it is going to attack Ashy with a bite.
I love Viv just making a break for it.
Yeah, so much for sticking with us.
You said you would. You said you didn't hate us.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And would you be able to roll a strength saving throw, please? And you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
You are not prone.
I'm not prone.
Not. N-O-T.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
Not.
Oh.
Okay. Right. And then it's Julian's turn.
Okay. Am I, is he in the range of, if he tries to move back, does, this wolf get an attack of opportunity?
Good question. I don't know how diagonals work. I'll go a bit deeper.
I think there's still just the 5 feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean yes?
Yes.
It would get an attack of opportunity.
It would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. He's gonna stay where he is for now then. It's gonna use attempt to use Dissonant Whispers on this wolfie. So the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Right. I believe it has advantage. Because I'm assuming this spell relies on hearing.
Yes.
That's a 9, so I assume it fails.
Yes. What? Wait. So that would be against my spellcasting modifier. Spell save DC.
Yeah, spell save DC.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a fail.
Okay.
So
what
it takes 3d6 psychic damage. 13 damage. 13 psychic damage. And it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So. Wow. Okay. I just need to figure out. Okay. It moves here, but it gets an attack of opportunity from you and from Quinn. So you can both roll attacks of opportunity there.
Sweet.
Sweet. Does Julian have like any attacks? What weapons does he even have? He has a rapier. Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn, do you want to go first while I work out how to do an attack with a rapier?
Yeah, I'll go first. I got a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Sweet. I was using I had taken out the silvered sword at the start because I heard wolves. When I hit, I want to see if it does like anything extra because it's silver or not.
Okay. Okay. What is the damage?
The damage was 9.
9. Okay.
Mhm.
it doesn't appear to do anything more than what would happen with a normal wolf.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, I think Ashley also gets one.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because it's a big one, so it takes up more spots. So that's another.
Okay, so that would be 13 points of damage.
Did you roll to hit?
Oh, do I roll to hit on an attack of opportunity as well?
You will, yeah.
Okay, also 13.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Right. So, have you figured out how to use the rapier yet?
No. But Julian does have a vampiric bite attack that I might do, just because I've got all the stats written down for it here, and I can't be bothered to work out how the rapier works.
Yeah, go for it.
So, okay, it does nothing.
Okay.
Gnashes his teeth and nothing happens.
So we just watched Julian try to bite a dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gone rabid.
Everyone
Is that
just
like-
looks absolutely horrified.
Can I roll a persuade to say that none of you saw that?
It's too late now.
None of you saw anything.
You didn't see anything. Well, you did technically miss, so maybe you were just biting the air.
Yeah, I was just trying to threaten, obviously.
There was a fly.
You're just trying to eat a fly.
So I just looked up, and actually, Traxy, you do get an attack of opportunity if you're prone.
Okay. I assume I probably have my dagger close enough. I don't quite know how the draw action works, but... Or I'll just stab him with an arrow in my hand. Sure. 18. Better than my shooting.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And what's an arrow damage? Switch back screens. It is 1d8 plus 3. 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, this one direwolf that just kind of ran away from all of you is now looking quite badly injured. Bolts. Yeah, so that was Julian's turn, which also ended up being almost everyone's turn.
That's just that was just his attack. He should also get a move and a bonus action.
Yes.
Can he now move away?
Yes, he
now
can.
That's gone. Sweet. I'm gonna move away.
Mm-hmm.
And move back here, I guess. And I'm also gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Quinn.
Yeah.
So Quinn gets a d6.
Thank you.
Right. So yes, those. This direwolf is going to go up to here, and it is going to attack Ashley. And when we sneeze.
Bless you.
Okay.
Bless
Take 1d.
Yeah. It has advantage because it is next to its pack member. Two nat ones. So
Oh.
that doesn't hit.
No.
It's Moon.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Oh, we keep that one alive. That one's our
Yeah.
pet.
Where's our dog during all this?
I'll say the dog ran off. Unless you train the dog to like actually attack, I think it's gonna run off as soon as it sees like giant wolves. And then it is this wolf's turn. Get out different. And it will go here. Will it go there? Yeah. And it is going to attack Quinn. So.
Cool.
Oh shit. Sorry. That was a nat 20.
Ouch. Jesus. Okay, come on, hit me.
That's 15 points of piercing damage. And would you be able to make a strength saving throw, please?
Yes, I will try. Let me see. What's my strength save? Okay. 19.
Yeah, that saves. So you are not prone. Okay. And then it's the final wolf. It is going to run up to here and it is going to attack Vivian. Oh shit. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to keep rolling that 20s.
Yeah.
So Vivian takes 20 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And would you be able to roll a strength save, please?
Wait, does this attack ignore armor class?
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Strength save.
Yes, please.
13.
Yeah,
Smooth that
that
down.
saves.
So that's 20 points of damage.
Yes, but you aren't knocked prone.
Well, I'm knocked. I'm knocked out.
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, good.
We got you. We got you.
Just deal
Jaxka
my
has morsels.
just deal my entire health. In
Yeah.
one hit.
Oh.
Brilliant, you.
Fuck.
You can lie about it. I don't have your max health listed, so it's safe. Just lie.
It's 21. It's 21.
Yeah.
Quinn, it is your turn.
Okay. The plans have changed now.
Didn't even get a turn. That's such bullshit.
Yeah.
You will.
Well,
It's
when
not
you-
your turn yet.
Yeah.
Pardon?
It's not your turn yet. You had the lowest AC.
Yeah, you're gonna make
No,
a death save.
and that's why it's so cheeky.
Sorry, if the walls aren't within 5 foot of each other, they don't get advantage.
Let me see. Let me see. I feel like what's your max health? Just to know the healing. Yeah. Yeah.
So literally exactly how much damage I was dealt.
Damn. Okay. I think Quinn's gonna I need to double check. I think it's an action to use lay on hands, isn't it? The paladin. Double check. Lay on hands. An action. Okay. She's going to as like Viv is like about to fall and she's right beside her, she's gonna like catch her on the way down, and in that catch pump 10 hit points from her lay on hands pull to bring you back up.
Thank you.
Wait. And then as a bonus action, she's going to grab the necklace that she had conveniently already taken out, hold on to it real close, and mutter to herself under her breath, like, "You helped me one time, I mean, let's do it again." And point at, let me see, maybe this wolf here that just took Viv down, and she's gonna cast the Red Lady's Mark on the wolf.
Okay. Yeah. Just gotta get that up.
Cool. And the ability that she's going to pick that it has disadvantage on is going to be wisdom, because she knows that Jillian can like cast things, like does stuff with the mind, so she specifically weakened that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Noted.
Cool. Awesome. It's going to give Julian a little look to be like,
Yeah.
yo, dude. And she's not going to move because she's in like the radius of 2 wolves, so she's just going to stand there and ready to take another hit. That's her turn.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I need to
yeah.
turn off push to talk. It's a disaster.
Oh, dear. Is it not working? Are you saying things and we're not hearing it?
I just keep forgetting. You can't keep doing these things.
It is your turn now, and you are
Not
conscious,
dead.
not dead.
So, this is the wolf that attacked me, right?
Sure.
This one.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
I said, is this the wolf that attacked me?
Oh, I thought you said, "Is that the wolf I'm attacking?" I was really confused. It's the one that attacked you, yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking whack it, I guess, with a actually no, I'm gonna cast False Life, which gives me 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for the duration.
Yeah, so add those on, and then have you got any bonus actions?
It's 5 temporary hit points. I don't think I have bonus actions. But yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions, so I can do.
Okay, and then we're back round to Traxor.
Woo! Okay. I'm gonna try to feed this thing some milk. Which I can do it at a distance. But it's right next to me. And all it says is that I can throw it in. Okay, so it's written as I automatically hit with it. It just has to make a saving throw. So
Okay.
I can't aim worth the shit with arrows or anything, but I am dead on with all of my food, either nearby or at a distance. So I'm gonna feed it some milk, and it has to make a something saving throw here. Let me find it.
Imagine you just like get out like a
Constitution.
milk bottle, and it's like baby instincts like kick in, and it's like, oh, milk.
Yeah, like here you go, Dougie.
You
So
know,
yeah,
Artrax is just like the world's best like hibachi chef, like throwing eggs here and there everywhere.
I was
Yeah,
imagining like a
so
little
you just
balloon full of it, but like made of food. So like a little boba ball full of this milk, just like plinking. Oh, is that a 10?
Yes.
Ah, sick. It fails. Yep, my morsel DC is 12. So it falls asleep for 1 minute.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no,
Yes.
they will fall asleep in 1 minute and remain unconscious for 10 minutes. This does not do what I thought it did. Shit.
Oh
No.
Once they're asleep,
Okay.
we can't hit them. But yeah, in 6 turns, we'll be safe from this wolf. Yep. Shit. Yeah, my bad there.
Okay. Right.
God damn it.
I think.
which wolf is that?
Just the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys just see me bottle feeding a wolf.
And then it just looks really happy.
Which is weirder, this or when Julian tried to bite one of them? I don't.
At least mine makes sense.
Call
Yours
from
is
across the
weird.
battlefield, like, I didn't have any options. Stop bringing it up.
Oh,
It's a very powerful spell, guys.
How about if it's like Blood Hunter, but you have to use someone else's blood? Like, you cut yourself to give abilities, but you just have to cut other people and get a buff.
Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. We are background to the wolf that ran. What it is going to do is it is going to kind of stand back here. There. I assume it can come back. I forgot to check.
Yes.
Is it able to come back after that spell that sent it away?
Yeah, it can.
Okay. It is going to kind of stand behind this wolf, and it is going to kind of growl and kind of bark at you in kind of a warning, kind of beat back kind of way. So it's not going to attack, but it is going to kind of try and seem quite threatening from back there. I should probably have numbered these instead of just having them in place. I'll sort that now. And then it is Ashley's turn.
Okay, so Ashley is going to let out a surprisingly convincing snarl back at the wolf in an attempt to like intimidate it before taking a okay, there's colors now.
Ignore those are for me.
Okay. Taking an attack against Orange Wolf, and I'll take Reckless attack as well. So I'll have advantage this time.
Okay.
And then attack rolls against me have advantage until next turn.
Okay.
That's a 25 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll damage, and I don't know if that was a nat 20.
It was a nat 20, yeah.
Okay, then add one of the dice rolls at the max onto it. I'm always so bad at explaining it. So if it's like 1d6 plus 5, 6. So at the back of the 1d6.
Okay,
And
so
then roll.
D&D Beyond just rolled 4d6s as a crit, and I don't know if it was supposed to do that.
Okay.
Because
so
the great sword is only 2d6.
Okay.
Yeah, but crits double your dice.
Do I get a crit if I roll a nat 20 then?
So we don't roll twice, right, Alice? We're just doing roll and then add the max.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can roll for you if you want, just to.
Yeah, sure thing. Because
So it's 2d6
plus 6, I guess.
And then what's the other modifier?
Plus 3.
Okay. Takes 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. And did you want? Was the reckless bonus action?
I don't think it's a bonus action. I think it is just like a thing you can do.
Okay. Then did you want to do a bonus action?
No, not right now.
Okay. And then the orange wolf is now going to attack you in return. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And would you be able to roll a strength saving throw, please, as you take 14 points of piercing damage?
10.
Okay, you are prone. Okay. And then we are round to Julian's turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers again, because that was quite useful last time. And I'm gonna I know Traxa did an incredible milking thing on this wolf, but I'm gonna do it on that wolf so that if it does get pushed back, there's gonna be the maximum number of attacks of opportunity on it. So yeah, so wisdom saving throw for that wolf.
Okay. Okay. Isn't that one?
That is a fail. Can confirm. So yeah, again, that's 3d6 psychic damage. That's oh god, that's a terrible roll. It's 7 damage. 7 psychic damage, but it also again moves as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
And everyone gets attacks of opportunity on it.
Okay. So yeah, we'll start with Traxa for an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Oh, I do have it saved. Hell yeah. That one.
Yeah, it doesn't help. What were you trying to do?
I was just stabbing at him as it
Okay.
runs away.
You go to stab, but it moved like 10 seconds ago. You had quite a slow reaction time there. And then Gwen, take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. Could I have last turn switched from the sword to my my like Morningstar mace for a free action? Or will I just use the sword? I don't mind.
I think you can just do that.
Yeah. I think that's how it works in D&D. I can't remember because I keep switching back and forth.
I think that's how it works, yeah.
I'll make an attack roll because it's the
I think
same.
that's
14 plus, I think it's plus 6. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits roll damage.
I like the phrase dirty
Mm.
20. I haven't heard that before. I like
Yeah.
unnatural 20 is nice, but dirty 20 is also good.
Dirty 20
20
is
is my
definitely.
favorite term.
Yeah. Oh, that was max damage. Okay, so that's 8 plus 6 is math. 14?
Okay.
14 damage.
Yeah. Okay, and Ashley, you get the final attack of opportunity.
11.
That doesn't hit.
Shit.
Dang.
Okay. It's the green one. Julian, did you want to do a bonus action?
I'll give can I give a bardic inspiration die to Ashi as well?
Okay.
Time here.
So yeah, again, that's a d6 on any roll you want.
Oh.
Except for damage, but.
Yes.
Mm.
And yeah, again, the rule with it is that you can, I think it's that you can decide to use it like even after you know whether it's. Can you use it before you know if it's failed or success? I can't remember.
I think it's after you rolled before I say the result.
Yes, that's where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Up next is the blue wolf. Okay. Now that Ashley is down, not down. Oh no, you're just prone, aren't you?
Just prone, yeah.
Okay. Played too much D&D to not know the stuff that I have to Google every time.
It's because we don't play for like a month straight.
Okay. It is going to attack Ashley. It rolled a 7, even with advantage.
Well,
So-
it's not gonna hit.
That's not going to hit.
It's Moon.
It is Moon.
This is a different. Wait, is that the same one as last time that didn't hit?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. No. And then this one is going to come back, and it's also going to stand at a little bit of a distance, and just kind of growl and kind of bark in your direction. And then it is this one. And this one is going to attack Vivian.
Why?
I was just about to cheer for the crit.
No.
God damn it.
Oh.
Why does this keep happening?
Stop attacking me then! What's the point in having tanks if
The ones that are next to the tanks keep missing.
the other ones that wolf can still hit Quinn? Could run up to Julian. How much damage is that?
Jeez.
17 points.
Alright, I'm down again.
Oh.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay. It's your turn.
Do what?
Hmm?
Okay.
Is it my turn? I think my internet cut out.
All right. Yeah, it is your turn.
Cool. All right. I think just like the last time Vivian went down, Quinn's gonna catch her again and like be like setting her back up like with the last bit of lay on hands that she kept. She'll keep 1 point just in case, but she'll use 4 more points of lay on hands, so 4 hit points because she
Okay.
doesn't have that. And she's going to take a step forward so that there's now a big target in front of the wolf that's not Viv. And yeah, she doesn't have anything else to do with her bonus action. She's just keeping up her concentration. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So it is Viviana. It's your turn now.
Okay, as a bonus action, can I call my familiar?
Yeah, I don't know how familiars work.
Well,
could I?
sorry, go ahead.
I was just say, could I actually recon something? Could I have Quinn step forward into the wolf space, then step back out of the wolf space so it could attack her, and then step back in so that Viv could get away on her turn without taking an attack of opportunity potentially?
Okay, so you're going to take an attack of opportunity on purpose.
Yeah, because it can only take one, right? Until it goes.
Yes, but you would also be. Oh no, it's still within 5 foot of the other one. I think you'd be
Yeah.
fine. But yes, it will take an attack of opportunity if you do that. And then it won't have a reaction left.
Yeah. Okay, I think just to let Viv be able to get away, Quinn's going to step forward, taunt it by stepping back, and then step forward again. And hopefully this wasn't a dumb decision.
Okay. When you step back, it
Mhm.
doesn't attack.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'll step back forward and end my turn where I was. Sorry about that.
Are they smart
But
wolves? Or are they just
yeah.
incapable of...
Mm.
Okay, yeah, as a bonus action, can I just call for my familiar? I assume it is following us in a tree or something. So it would be in the general vicinity, but it would have been following us at a distance. So I don't know if it would join us now or for the next turn. I do need to roll a separate initiative.
Okay.
But
Right. So, just trying to think. Brain isn't working. What's the speed of the familiar?
pretty fast, I think. Fly 60 foot.
Okay. In that case, it would be able to reach you on its next turn, and if you kind of summon it.
Yeah. So I'm not summoning it with a spell. I'm just calling for it from the trees.
Yeah.
So is that joining us next combat round?
The next time its initiative comes up.
Okay. So should I roll initiative for it?
Yes, please.
What affects initiative?
Dexterity, so it's plus dex.
Oh, so +1. Nice. That is 12.
Okay.
When your familiar rolls higher than you do. Sad.
I'm also going to say that because talking isn't an action or a bonus action or anything, and that's all you're really doing. So that won't use up a bonus action or an action.
Okay. Poggers. Right. Now I'm gonna turn to this fucking wolf. I'm gonna very angrily. I'm sort of wiping the blood from my mouth as I do. Like, I'm just gonna raise my hands and I'm gonna burn the shit out of this wolf. So the wolf would need to roll a dex save. Right.
Does a 17 pass?
Yes. So half damage.
Mhm.
So that's 9. So I guess 4 or 5. Does it round up or down?
I think it's up. From my memory, I'm not very good memory.
Could have been. That wasn't a very good roll anyway. So it's not matter. Then can I risk it and step back?
Okay. Yeah. Step back to wherever you want, and it doesn't take an attack of opportunity.
It doesn't.
Does not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fuck off to her like Julian is.
Okay.
Does Julian say anything?
Julian gives you a nod, somewhat fearful.
But blood weeping out of one of her eyes. And he's just like, yeah. How do you do?
Is she still quite badly damaged at the moment?
Pardon?
Is Viv still pretty badly damaged right now?
Yeah, she's got 4 hit points.
Okay.
I've taken 37 damage this fight.
Obscene.
Okay.
Okay. Have you got a bonus action?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I thought running was the bonus action.
No, that's just your movement.
Probably not then.
Okay. Then we're back round to it is Red Direwolf's turn. It is going to continue to growl and to kind of warn you off. And then we are. Oh no, it's Trax's turn. Sorry. Trax will have your turn.
Yeah. Based on what I'm seeing, and since I have an opening, I am also going to just back up, and I'm gonna hold a shot. So if one of them attacks, I'll fire it at the one that attacks the other two up front. But I'll hold it and sit in the back. And that's all.
Okay. So that direwolf does the thing that I said before I realised that it was actually Trax's turn. And then it is Ashley's turn. And you are prone.
So if I want to get up, I have to spend my action to get up.
I think that you spend your movement, isn't it?
It's half your movement to stand up from prone.
Okay. Well, I will stand up.
Okay.
Okay. I'll kind of look over to Quinn and sort of like raise an eyebrow to her as a sort of like, are we still doing this? Are we still fighting? Because Trax had just having seen Traxa just also piss off to the back.
Yeah. If Quinn can give you a look back, she's like, she more has her shield raised than she does her weapon, because she's been looking at these, like, when the wolf didn't attack her when she stepped back and stepped forward and it's let people get away, she's become a bit wary. So
Okay, so I am.
like, oh.
Okay, well, I am going to. And none of them seem particularly like bothered. These wolves, they've not taken too much damage, have they?
So the red one is looking pretty badly injured.
Okay.
And the green one isn't looking too good either. Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to step back.
Okay.
So, like, kind of over here, and maybe in range of like Drax and the rest. And if I can just hold my action to like, if a wolf comes up to attack Traxa or Vivian, then I can I attack it in that case?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to just hold my action to do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you step away. It doesn't attack you. Well, none of them attack you. And you have a held action. And then the orange direwolf is going to attack Quinn. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. It does not hit. And then it's.
I fire my shot because that was, I said when they were attacking, I would shoot for my held one.
Right. Roll to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, 11 damage on the orange one. That was the one that attacked.
Okay. That one is now looking pretty worse for wear. Okay. Julian, it is your turn.
Okay. It's kind of looking like we're maybe gonna be hot-footing it. But what I think I might do, given that Viv is looking pretty rough, I'm actually going to use Cure Wounds on Viv, which is a touch spell. It's 1d8 plus spellcasting ability, which is. Wait, which one is spellcasting ability modifier? Because I've got spell attack bonus and spell save DC.
It'll be the attack bonus.
Okay. Cool. I'm attacking you with health. So you get 8 points back.
Okay. Right. So, you are in control of your familiar. You're now in control of your familiar. It is off to the side in the trees. What would you like it to do, Ava?
What's this? This is the owl.
Yes.
Can I withhold its turn?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, basically, I want it to help me on my attack because
Okay.
that gives me advantage, and is a fully legal move.
Yep.
I did look it up.
That's fine. Okay. Right. So yeah. So the green and the blue direwolves are going to stay where they are. They're going to kind of growl and bark at you, much like the red one. And then the purple direwolf is going to attack Quinn. Does a 19 hit?
Oh, yeah, it just hits.
For Quinn.
Oof. It's okay. I'm fine.
Takes 7 points of damage.
Okay. I can take that.
Piercing damage. And please make a strength save.
Ooh. Let me see. Because I have Bardic Inspiration, so I got 3, and that would be +4. That's going to be 7. And no, I don't think I could make it anyway. So I'll just take the 7.
You are knocked prone.
Okay.
Then it is your turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. And you're going to use the other half to get back to where Ashiok went to. The same sort of maneuver. Yeah. This way. Do either of them try to hit me?
They do not.
Okay. Can I use my action to use like animal handling in any way to see if it's sort of they're attacking us because we walked into their territory sort of thing?
Okay. Yeah, I'll if you roll animal handling, I'll kind of give you an idea of kind of what kind of vibes you get off these wolves.
Okay. Animal handling isn't great, but I'll try.
This is what
But
Bardic Inspiration was for.
Yes, it is. I got a good roll, but I'll also add the Bardic Inspiration to be doubly safe. Okay, so that is 17 with the Bardic Inspiration added on.
Okay. So you can kind of you get the idea that these wolves are trying to keep you back. They're kind of ahead of you on the path. It's like they're trying to stop you from going on ahead. And you get the idea that they're kind of intelligent, that they're or either they're intelligent or like well trained, and they're now kind of in a more defensive position. So you don't think that they will follow you.
So they don't seem like well trained, as in like they don't seem like completely wild, or
They don't seem completely wild, no.
okay. That's all I can do. So I'm stood back with the rest of them to see what happens.
Okay.
If talking's a free action, then I'll let people know like these don't seem like regular wolves. But other than that, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So then we're on to Vivian's.
So the wolves aren't friendly.
You already knew they weren't friendly. They've been trying to kill you.
Well, I mean in the sense that like Quinn hasn't you know, they're not going to suddenly stop attacking us anytime soon. Fine, I'm just gonna fucking fireball.
Okay.
Um, so help just means I roll twice, right? Because I got advantage, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, so you just roll 2, keep the higher one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got 24 and a 1, so well, that's 1 plus 5. I assume that would have been a critical fail otherwise. So
Okay.
24, 24
Yeah, the 24 hits. Which one are you aiming for?
purple.
Yeah. Okay. Roll damage.
6.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
So if my owl helps me, does that mean the owl is where I am, or the owl is where
Uh,
the wolf is?
I think maybe it's where you, or maybe it's kind of flying around. Well, it's up to you whether what the owl is doing to help. I think.
Okay.
How it's
I'm
helping.
gonna, I'm gonna say it is or it was just flying around the wolves. So now my attack is over. It would fly back to me.
Mhm.
So I guess it would be flying around, maybe like doing dumb shit like dropping rocks or whatever to like distract them, or in an attempt to distract them. That would be how it helps. And so it would do like one like flyover, and then so if do you get what I mean? So it's kind of like
Yeah.
circling around. So as my turn ends, the circle has
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of done a circle around and come back to you.
Okay. Oh, please don't make me imagine fucking Hootie's disgusting voice.
I can't do Hootie's voice. Um, I could probably try, but you probably don't want me to. Right. So, Trackler, it is now your turn. Unless, Vivian, do you have any bonus actions?
I do not.
Okay.
Since I don't have anything special to do on my turn, I will again just hold my attack at whichever one like pushes forward or makes an attack at someone first.
Yeah. So the red direwolf is gonna kind of come around here, but it isn't going to attack. It's just gonna stand there growling. And then Ashley, it's your turn.
I will just back off. I won't sheath my sword, but I will lower it and just sort of make my way backwards, to making it obvious that I'm leaving and I'm leaving them alone.
Okay. Uh, so I'm going to skip all of the wolves' turns now as they come up, because they are going to just kind of stand there growling. So it is now Julian's turn.
I'm just gonna ask everyone, like, so, if these are just sort of guard dogs, should we maybe just go the other way? I think maybe we've had enough for today. And I don't know if anyone can like respond because it's my turn, whatever. But I'm going to move further away.
Okay. Anyone can respond really. Yeah.
If anyone can respond, I think Quinn, just based on what she'd done and what she'd seen them do, would probably say, like, maybe we should. If we head the other way, maybe we can ask to see if anybody knows who these wolves are owned by. Maybe it's best to get more information.
And I think until we know what these dogs are guarding, I don't think it's really worth our time risking all of our lives to try and fend them off.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to end my turn.
I think because the wolves aren't attacking now, I'm gonna I'll keep the initiative scores up in case we need them, but we'll leave initiative.
Oh, I wanted to kill the purple one.
You still can if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the rest of them will probably attack me then.
I feel bad, but I didn't end up using anything with the mark of the red lady.
Oh, it's cool. That lasts for an hour, and I can cast it again, so
Okay, sweet.
it'll come up again. I'm going to be using that shit all the time.
It's a very good idea in general.
Yeah.
Julian's got a lot of wisdom saving throws in his arsenal, so.
In like 30 seconds, one of these things is gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, true.
We could steal it. It's a hostage. We have a dog.
Just take it to the next village and be like, whose dog is this?
Yeah, we wait for the missing dog poster to appear, and then whenever the person offers the reward, we'll know that it's them that owns it. But I think as soon as it seemed like they weren't attacking us and they were trained and they were just defending ourselves, that's when the mark of the red lady drops off of the wolf, because Quinn will stop concentrating on that. But yeah, I'm not here to kill just animals that are defending themselves. Here to fight whatever fucked up shit is here. And they don't seem like they want to fight us, as long as we're not bothering them.
Yeah, there's way more directions we can go than here.
Bareback.
There's just fucking Viv, like, fucking blood seeping out of her mouth, and
Yeah.
I did heal Viv.
oh, did you?
Yeah, she got 8 points back.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well,
She looks a little bit less metal now, so sorry for that. But
oh no, I mean she still looks as metal, but she's still got all the blood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could press digitation that away if you want. That's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I only would if Viv seemed actively uncomfortable about it. I don't think it would ever occur to Julian to do something like that just of his own accord.
No, that's fair. I don't think Viv would ask either.
Well, if we're waiting for Joseph to decide what we're doing,
Wait, why?
Oh, I thought you said you were back, or you were away or something.
I was, so I didn't hear what you said. I just heard that we're waiting on me to decide. Trax doesn't decide
I was
shit.
like, I don't. I didn't want to be like, let's go this way, and then you come back and you're like, where are we? Like,
No, good.
Sweet. Well, if we're all here, maybe we just head in the other direction. We can get a bit more information, and maybe there are actual evil things to fight that way.
Agreed.
Cool.
Right. The wolves stay on the road, and as you walk away, they disappear back into the fog.
Mhm.
And you carry on. You walk past the old house that you were at before, and you continue along the forest road. And the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses. God damn it.
Could you not say buttress because it's so... What?
Buttresses is a funny word. Looming grey. High stone buttresses looming grey in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework, and dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence. And as you approach, the gate swings open, the hinges screeching.
How is everybody else doing after the wolf stuff earlier? Just before we go any further into town, I did take quite a big hit, at least at the start.
I can't say I'm doing the best myself either.
Yeah, you got knocked pretty hard.
Thank you for the help, I guess.
You're welcome. But maybe if it would be all right with people, if we could just sit down for a second, I could bandage myself up, just in case if we walk in here, there's something we need to fight.
I'm
That's
not going to
fine.
complain about that.
All right. Just a quick rest is all we need. I'll just get myself sorted, and Quinn will go off and start taking her armor off to start like bandaging herself up and stuff. Cause I forgot she was looking really rough until I looked at my hit points.
While we're doing a short rest, I'm just going to be right back 1 sec.
Let's see, I'm gonna reroll some hit die. How do we do hit die as well? Do you recover all of them in a long rest, or is it half of them you recover on a long rest?
How does it work? There's a certain number that you get, but I think you get all most of the time. Oh, right. No, you do get half.
You only get half. Okay, then I'll just use those 2 hit dice. I'm at 22 health, and I'll save 1 so that in case I get dinged up again. But yeah.
Is it hit dice plus con mod, or is it just the roll that you get back?
I think it is plus con mod.
Yeah. Thank you. That gives me 4 more health.
We can go with that.
Yeah. On RPG Stack Exchange, it says roll your die and add con mod.
Yeah, because I rolled 1 and got. I rolled 1 and got 5 plus 2, so 7. So almost back to full health.
Ah, sick of 1. Thanks, game.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sick, another 1. Thanks, game. I'll save my last one. I think I might have accidentally regen more, but I don't remember.
Back.
Cool. We just had tracks that definitely not recover anything.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Why did you get 2 natural ones in a row?
Hey, at least they were like hit dice, and I wasn't that hurt, so I just wasted hit dice. It's fine.
What do hit dice do other than health back on short rests?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're like, there's some classes that have really cool stuff where like you can expend a hit dice to do something, but then obviously you don't have the hit dice later, so it's really risky. Might even be like the Blood Hunter or something, I don't know. But other than that, yeah, just healing. But yeah. Are we ready to go on then?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ooh, dang! Is that what it looks like?
Yes,
statues
those
are
are the gates.
Oh,
Where's
Oh,
that?
that art is so cool.
yes.
Those are the gates that you're sat outside recovering for a little bit.
In the handouts. Oh, fuck. Quinn wants to stay a little longer. This badass is shit.
I want to study this art and steal all of its secrets. It's fucking sick.
What happened to their heads?
Just fell off, I guess.
Oh, yeah, they're just on the ground. Okay.
But also, like those are so big. Because I was like, oh yeah, just statue's head falling off. Those are big statue heads. Like, that looks like that happened on purpose. Like, this is the start of conspiracy theory, Quinn.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be like human size. And I did at first think that you were going to do the whole like one statue only tells the truth and the other only tells lies and they'll only let you in the gates if you blah blah blah. I don't want any puzzles. I have a tiny brain.
It's alright, I'm terrible at riddles, so I always have to like Google them and they end up being easy.
I do really love like sometimes do like Twitter posts and stuff of people who have set like puzzles for their D&D group, and it will be like they found like a puzzle in like a book of puzzles for 5-year-olds, and the D&D group have been puzzling it out for like an hour at this point, and this would be me.
Oh, that was me when I've DM'd once in my life, and I filled the DM thing with like a load of puzzles and stuff, and like the riddle took so long to solve, and then I like handcrafted like a physical puzzle with like 3 stone like octagonal tables that you had to turn around and get them all in the right order so that like the door would unlock. And then one of the players was just like, "Oh, I can teleport through the door," and I was like, yeah, you can. You can do that.
Oh,
It's so sad. I stayed up for an hour making it.
oh.
But yes.
He's put some sort of dispel magic field on it or something.
Yeah, but I
Maybe
didn't
next time.
want to punish a player for thinking of a way that I didn't think of, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah. All recovered up.
I think actually, if we're going into what we think is a town, I think Julian is going to surreptitiously use prestidigitation on the whole party to try and brush them up a little bit. He's like, I can't be seen with scruffy urchins for going into town. He's just going to remove all of the blood and muck and stuff of people.
This is definitely a throwback. Well, now that we all look very fancy and fitting enough to be seen around Julian, we'll
I wouldn't go that
No,
far.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Still not.
We look like
Actually,
servants now
you
instead
give
of
it a
peasants,
go.
at least.
I mean, important to note, Julian also doesn't look like particularly fancy because he's got like leather armor and stuff on. He's got leather armor with like maybe like a fancy like jacket or something thrown over the top of it, but does not look particularly fancy, which is causing him a lot of pain.
Well, let's see what's on in there.
Let's give it a go. And we
You
walk in.
yeah. You pass through the gates, and they close behind you.
Oh.
And you carry on walking in a forest. What's everyone? Can I just double check everyone's passive perception? So I've got Quinn with 12, Julian with 18, Ashiok with 20, Vivian with 11, and Trixie with 10.
20.
Yeah, I don't see
Damn.
shit.
I thought my 18 was good. Now I feel damn. Fucking sick.
Really adequate.
Yeah.
I just
Okay. So Ashiok, as you're walking through the woods, you catch the scent of death on the air.
great.
And it's strong enough that if you wanted to, you could kind of follow it.
Oh, I kind of like audibly sort of gag. Does anyone else smell that? No?
Smell what?
Yeah, smell what?
Huh. Like maybe like a dead like dead animal or something, like decomposition, something like that.
Trexa apologizes and throws a little bit of the fish she was cleaning as you were walking
Oh
away.
no. Oh no, it's not that. Yeah, are you all sure you can't smell anything?
Not really, no. But you smell something?
Is that the sort of thing we should go towards or away from?
uh well, personally I would say away from, but if any of you feel like going towards a smell of general death and rot, I suppose that's up to you.
Well, what direction is it in? Because these gates are closing behind us, and if we walk ahead of it, I feel like it's better to face death and rot head on than it is for it to follow us and bite us in the ass for not checking it out. Or we could just keep walking into town.
So any more votes for checking it out?
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh.
Lead the way, Bloodhound.
Oh yeah, is our dog back?
Yeah, it met up with you once you were outside of the walls.
Perfect.
Us.
Okay. So you follow the scent, and it leads you a little way into the woods, and you see a human corpse half buried in the underbrush about 15 foot from the road. It's a young man who appears to be a commoner, and his many clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by paw prints. He has obviously been dead for several days, and he holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
Oh, yep. That would be it.
Looks like we
Who,
might need to be afraid of wolves here as well.
who's the problem with dead bodies? Like the smell and general revolting nature of them.
What were you talking to me?
Just anyone. Does anyone? Because Viv isn't doesn't has sort of reduced affinity to certain senses, so she doesn't particularly smell or taste things. So going up to like a corpse isn't gonna like make her gag in the same way a
Well, Ash
normal
is
person would.
having like a really miserable time here. He's like really just like
Okay, well in that case I'll just go up to him and let me handle it.
Okay. Do you open the envelope?
I mean, have we fully searched the body?
You can roll a perception check.
Perception. 9. So nearly a 20.
You don't notice anything. Just this envelope.
Okay. Well, what does this note say?
Okay. I'm also going to put it in handouts, but I'm also going to read it out and paste the actual letters because I can't read it very easily, and I'm sure nobody else can as well. So it says, "Hail thee of might and valour. I, the Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honour with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Koliana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolyan Idirovich, Burgomaster."
Master of burgers.
Is it Pollyanna? Is that the name? Or Holly? What's the.
Irina.
Irina.
Irina
And
Koliana.
the writer of the letter is Kolyan.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I guess we've gone to the Slavic inspired setting.
It's Transylvania. We're in Vampire Town.
Well,
In
Transylvania's
vaguely Eastern Europe.
Transylvania's in Romania, and in Romania, actually, they don't actually speak Slavic languages. It's actually like a Latin language, like
Oh.
French or Italian. Yeah, it's sort of weird. It's kind of unusual how it survived all the way over there.
That's really
But
interesting.
I think a lot of Hungarians also live in Transylvania, but Hungarians are like their own thing. Like Hungarians related to Finnish, but whatever. Alice didn't come up with these names, so you're
It's
not to
not my
blame.
fault that Dracula didn't know about. Well, would he have? What's his name? The writer of Dracula. He probably
Bram
didn't like
Stoker.
Bram Stoker. That's the one. He probably didn't visit Transylvania. He just probably made some racist assumptions about Transylvania.
Wasn't like it based on just a creepy castle that's on like the eastern coast of the UK somewhere?
Hmm?
Hmm.
Didn't you know that?
I,
I mean,
I if I remember right, Bram Stoker was like from various things I read, he's like a closeted queer man, which is why there's lots of gay vibes in the original Dracula novel.
I
Yeah,
mean,
there are
all
lots of gay
about
vibes.
late 19th century. That does not particularly surprise me. I didn't know he was Irish though. But yeah, Dracula was based on a real person, wasn't he? Fucking like Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
So
And we're having this discussion around a dead body.
oh yeah. I guess I'm just dragging it off the side of the road then.
Wait, before you do that, I just want to quickly like check the wounds on this corpse. So they're like these huge slashes, right?
Yeah, so kind of his whole body's kind of like got claw marks right across it.
Okay. So it's obviously not a vampire.
It looks like wolves, because
Right.
it's also surrounded by paw prints. It looks
Okay.
like an animal attack.
Can we tell? Okay, first of all, do werewolves in D&D? Are they bipedal or walk on four legs?
Um, hmm. They walk on four legs. I'm not going to make you do a roll for that because I think it's you can tell looking at paw prints quite easily how something walks, and it is four legs.
Okay, but I'm not sure if because some settings have werewolves walk on two and some have them walk on four. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but
Yeah.
okay. Can I just burn this poor schmuck?
We found nothing else of value on him, right?
You didn't know.
I did
Yeah.
search it.
Yeah.
Anyone else is welcome to try, but I'm not sure
Ah, pff.
who can particularly stand the smell or sight. Okay, let's just burn this schmuck then.
I don't mind giving it a quick search
Okay.
beforehand. Is that insight or perception?
Perception. Okay.
24.
You still don't find anything else.
Okay. Alright. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll just instantaneously expand a little bit of flame. So it's. Oh well. Do we have any fires or anything?
People normally have like a tinderbox or something in basic packs, don't they?
I definitely have flint and steel that I grabbed before that we could start a fire with.
Yeah, just give me that because all I need is like a spark and I can just instantly create a fire. Saves me having to use a spell slot. So
Yeah, I can just spark it and light something in the area that's
okay.
small.
Okay, and then we instantly get like a 5 foot cube of fire. And I'll just. I think I can narrow it and like expand it in another direction. So just basically so it covers the person, and then I assume everyone starts coughing because of the fumes.
Yeah, Gwen's gonna step back if this is happening.
Okay. shall we?
Does anyone have a cloak on?
I do.
Quinn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, who said yes?
Me. I got cloak of protection.
Oh, okay, not you then. I was gonna say if like someone else had a cloak on, then I'd be using it as like a sort of, you know, nose cover or something, but not you, obviously.
Ashley already knows the packing order.
I technically have smelling salts for waking people back up that I assume would be strong. I'm not sure if that's better.
Don't think that would help. You should just mix the smell of bath salts with like burning flesh.
What kind of bath salts are we talking about here?
Your classic, Florida man zombie level.
Yeah, not gonna start eating me.
Yeah. No, I just use them
Like,
to
we
wake
know-
people up. It's fine.
We know Traxa likes food, but hopefully not that much.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just start walking away.
Yeah. So I was going to say, once you set fire to the body, you start hearing that same howling as you had before. And then as you walk away, that kind of disappears, and you can't hear it again once you're back on the path.
I'm guessing you let us all know the contents of the letter, right?
Oh, not me.
Yeah, Viv.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. I'll pass it round to you if you want.
I feel like if we're passing it around when Julian gets it and reads it, is going to give it to Quinn and with an eyebrow raise.
Mhm. Yeah, when Quinn gets her turn, there's definitely a look, but I feel like there's too many people around to say anything, so.
What's this?
Nothing, nothing.
Julian gives Quinn a wink.
Mm-hmm. All right.
you-
Ashley, do you want to read this letter?
I can't
Just-
read. Yeah, I'll take it. Give it a quick read.
Yeah.
I mean,
Quinn
would
read it.
would Viv be able to sense anything about Quinn or Julian?
Maybe it depends how subtle.
I mean, I imagine Julian's being pretty subtle about it because he's not trying to draw anyone else's attention. Depends on whether you're like actively looking out for it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on
Well-
how suspicious Viv is.
Well, I don't think Viv cares.
Yeah.
Possibly not then.
Yeah. Interesting. So was the gist of the letter this Arena got bitten by the vampire, they left? The person was like, hopefully holy man can trap this devil that has been there for 400 years inside this place? Or is there any
I think he's saying that that everyone else should not come in and leave them to die so that they don't let the vampires out.
Okay. Interesting. Would have been useful to have this letter, if the letter was before the door closed behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess we're in here now, and it's better to know than to not know.
Yeah, now we know that there are vampires. Perhaps multiple.
Yeah.
Indeed,
really a
possibly multiple.
Is that really a surprise to you?
I don't think
What?
we haven't had anything vampire related yet, have we? we've just all been we've been out of character assuming it. I don't think we've had anything in character yet, have we?
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah. No, just a crazy cult in a house and some wolves.
Well, I suppose back down the path, if the woods are full of wolves yet again.
Does it
Yeah.
actually? Do we have any idea where this family are?
I know exactly as little as you do. All I know is there's a path. On one end of it, there's a locked gate. On either side of it, there's wolves. And on the other end of it is God knows what.
Well, fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you return to the path, and unless there are any objections, you continue for around another hour, and the woods begin to open up around you. The path continues now through farmland instead, and the dense mist that you found to be deadly previously is left behind with the trees, and instead there's a light fog sitting over the land, preventing from seeing very far ahead. You've been walking for a while now, and it's just reaching late afternoon when tall shapes loom out of the fog that surrounds everything.
Mhm. So there's like shapes coming towards us, or
One moment. Oh, that might not work. What was? Skip. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna disconnect that. For God's sake. Okay. Imagine there's some ambience happening because it's not working. One day I'll find a bot that plays music without failing. Okay. It's just reaching late afternoon when tall shapes loom out of the fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones, and the tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. The village is silent, except for the squeaking of a cart's wheels, pushed by an old lady going door to door, selling something warm and steaming. Yeah. You see a tattered lady approach and exchange some money for what you can now see is a pie, thanking her profusely and wishing her safety on her travels. You have reached a village.
You said pie?
I did say pie.
Well, Trax is going to be fucked in here at least.
Is there more pie?
Well, there's an old lady going around selling pie.
I would like to approach her and try to buy some pie.
Oh, dearie. Well, how can I help you? I've got a few different types of pie here.
Are they? What types are they? Or I guess, does she say, or will I have to ask? Trex is scared.
I think if you don't say anything for a little bit, she'll say, there's some meat pie, a maple nut pie, and a cottage pie. And they do smell delicious.
She'll point to the cottage pie.
Okay. Yeah. She passes that to you, and she says, "Well, would any of your friends like them? You're all so skinny. You should have the pies for free. Everyone can have a pie for free."
Shit, we're all gonna get poisoned. Trexor runs back and like grabs you guys. She's like, free pie.
She just called us skinny. Quinn is visually offended.
Yeah, Trexor's like a little plump too, but does not care.
Kind of like looking down at myself, like, really? I like nudge Quinn a bit. I'm like, but like, really? Like, do I actually look like?
No, you look, dude, you look good. Like it didn't fuck up with me, right? I'm still fine.
No, you're okay as well. You still got all the muscle.
Cool. We don't need that pie.
Depends.
Julian
Might have a lot of protein in it.
They might. I mean, if I do have a pie, I want a meat pie, but
Trex is like half listening as she's
like-
grabbing pie, like handing it to people, not even asking what they want at this point because they're taking too long. She wants to eat hers.
Track have
You broke up there about it.
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
Traxer can have Vid's pie.
I will gladly eat all the pie available.
I was just imagining just Quinn and Ashy like sharing gym tips and like protein supplements and stuff.
hell yeah.
In like a modern AU, would just be like gym bros hanging out together.
Gym bros doing TikToks.
Yes. So Trax is eating the pies, isn't she?
Like all of them.
Whatever's offered, she's not stealing it, but she's.
Yeah.
We had a bit of hash browns for breakfast. She's hungry, man.
She's happy to give you a pie for every party member,
Yeah.
and says you should pass them on. You should all try some pie, but if just one of you wants them, then that's also fine.
No, I'm like handing them to people, and when they're like, "Oh, I don't really want this," I'm just like, "Just pretend."
I'm like, I'm pretending. I'll give it kind of like I'll try to subtly give it like a little suspicious sniff, like just a.
Okay.
Yeah, Julian's gonna like take one from the old lady with like a big smile on his face, trying to like look as friendly and approachable as possible, and then while she's not looking, like give it a little sniff, like turn his nose up and just hand it to Traxer.
They smell nice. They smell really nice when you smell them, and they also taste really good. They're really tasty, and they just taste like a meat pie.
I'm suspicious as to what sort of meat. I don't know why my brain just immediately went to.
One second, guys. I'll be right back.
I'll thank her, and then we can continue on as I eat the 3 pies that were handed to me.
Okay.
I think before we go, Julian still with his most winningest smile he can is gonna just go up to the old lady and just be try and engage her in some brief conversation. Sorry, my brain just blanked. Hello there. It's so incredibly kind of you. So kind of you to offer these pies to us. You're such a such a wonderful soul. We're just wondering, could you tell us a little bit more about this lovely, beautiful, rustic town that we seem to have found ourselves in? It's so charming. It seems so sort of comfortable.
Oh yes. Well, this is Barovia. This is the village of Barovia in the land of Barovia. It's a small town. Um, there's not very much to it, to be honest, dearie. There's a bar, not bar. That's not very old fashioned. There's a
Ye
tavern,
old pub.
ye old pub. There's the Blood of the Vine tavern down the way. If you're looking for somewhere to stay for the night, it sounds like you're new in town. There's the burgomaster is in charge, and there's the church down the way. Although it's not got much use recently, but yeah, I recommend the tavern's a lovely little place.
What do you mean by that? How come people haven't been frequenting for church these days?
The priest. Is that a priest? Just going to check. And what is the? Hmm. Yeah. The priest recently lost his son, and he's not really been up to leading anything or doing very much at the church lately.
Oh, it's such a shame. I mean, a church is so often a pillar of a community. Where would you say people now mostly congregate, or is that sort of something that's missing from the town these days?
Town's never really been a hub of activity, dear. But I suppose the tavern is where people go for a drink and something to do, I suppose.
Drinking. I see. Wonderful. Well, you've been terribly kind. Thank you.
Back anytime. The pies are always here if you would like them. And
May I just ask where do you get all of your I mean these pies, they do smell truly wonderful. What's the secret to them? How do you get them just as good as this?
oh, there's no secret. It's they're just homemade pies, and well, they're a bit of light in people's quite sad days here.
Of course.
And also, there is a little bit of magic in there. Um, just
Really?
just something to brighten up the dreams of the people who eat them.
What sort of magic? You see, I'm a little bit of a magic user myself. I love to know sort of little tips and tricks that I could use to improve things. What sort of magic do you put in them?
It's a little bit of something that my mother taught me before she died. She that it's just a little bit of dream magic. Um,
Dream magic. I'm not sure I'm very familiar with dream magic. Could you tell me how it works?
it's not very easy to explain. I'm afraid it it's something that takes a long time to learn.
Could you just tell us a little bit more about what sort of effect it has? I mean, I won't tell the others so they can, enjoy the effect on their own, but I quite like a little bit of a spoiler if you wouldn't mind.
It brings the people who eat it only the sweetest of dreams, and that is something that is lacking in this dreary land. And you can see her face drops as she says it, and she seems to be overcome with grief for a moment.
Does she seem like quite genuine? Can I tell whether this is like the truth or not?
Um, you can make a perception check.
Yeah.
You can see that what she said is the truth. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be lying about anything.
And she doesn't seem like malicious.
She seems like a friendly, almost like a grandmotherly woman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the pies. I'm sure they shall. We've had a long couple of days, so I'm sure it shall be greatly appreciated by all of us to have a little bit of an easier rest and maybe ward off some nightmares. So, thank you for that, and we'll let you be on your way. Much to do, I'm sure.
Enjoy your time in Barovia, my dear, and come back if you'd like any more pies.
Thank you. Of course we will. All right. I think once she's gone and out of sight, Julian's smile is going to just instantly drop, and he's just going to wander over to the rest of the group and just be like, "You might have a couple of weird dreams tonight, but other than that, I think the pies should be safe."
There's
Wait,
zero
what?
pause in Traxa's like eating, as you say.
I mean, if it's kind of like, I mean, do you think you get weirder dreams the more you eat of them?
Trax is gonna get these super dream high.
It was all a dream anyway.
Well, Quinn hasn't had any of the pie yet because she was specifically offended by how it was given to us.
And Julian will say, like, I think it is safe. It's just, there's if you want some food, I think it'll be all right.
Well, maybe at least one of us should not eat the pie tonight, so that like they can keep watch properly.
Well, I've got to keep an eye on my figure, so if you guys want to go ahead, I'll leave it for now.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna say the pie too.
Okay, so who's eating pie?
Everyone except Julian.
Okay.
And Vivian.
Oh. And not Quinn.
Okay, so it's basically me and Traxa then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And has Traxa had what, 4?
Yeah.
Sweet. Did you learn anything else talking to her?
Oh, not too much. Seems like a dreary old little town. There's a church which apparently has a very depressed priest in it who's not doing very much. He seems to have lost a son recently. I don't know if that's due to suspicious circumstances or just normal human beings being mortal and frail. And there's a tavern as well called Blood of the Vine, which I'm sure isn't ominous at all, but might be a good place to stop for the night and just maybe check the vibe of this town in general.
Yeah, Blood of the Vine sounds rad as heck, so I vote for going there.
Agreed. I'm not really in the mood to go to church today anyway.
Mhm.
You go to church in the first place?
No, I didn't say it. Probably there should have been more of a vibe of sarcasm to that.
Oh.
While we check out the tavern, get some rooms for the night if we're planning on staying here.
I don't see that we've got anywhere else to be going. Has anyone got any money?
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh my god, my fucking. Oh my god, shut up! I just turned on fucking Siri. I just asked Siri if Siri's got any money.
I do not understand.
Freaking robbing Siri.
Siri being cheap when we're trying to split the bill. Well, we don't have money, but we do have a bunch of shit that we just took from that house.
True, true.
We could maybe find somewhere first that might be able to take it and sell it, you know? Though I don't know how wealthy the people in this town are.
Exchanging goods for money. Yes, that is a thing that people do.
Yes, Julian, it is. You know, why don't we just like pull our stuff together and we can just get it all over with at once if we can sell it?
Shall we have a look around and see what we can find first?
Good idea.
Okay, I think we're gonna try and explore to see if we can find a shop.
Okay. And so I need to put the token in the middle. So in case you didn't realize the little bat is you. That's the party. I don't know what party token to use. So you kind of come in this way, and after kind of walking around a bit, you come into a main kind of square. There seems to be a shop. The sparse light from what seems to be a shop spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains, and there's a sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, that reads Bildrath's Mercantile. And across the way, you can see a single shaft of light thrusts illumination onto the main square. Its brightness looks like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, claiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. So that's the shop, that's the tavern.
Alright, well, shop first, I guess.
Yeah. Probably best to have money before we try to buy anything. Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. Yeah, so there is a man stood at a counter, and he kind of glances up as you walk in and just kind of nods his head. He doesn't seem to be particularly enthusiastic about having customers, but he kind of acknowledges that your entry.
Good day to you, good sir. How are you this fine morning?
Welcome to Bildrath Mercantile. The same as every other day. What can I help you with? What would you like to buy?
What's in the shop? What's he selling?
There's kind of, well, yeah. The stuff you can see on the wall is kind of normal adventuring stuff. There was a table somewhere, or like a link somewhere to all the items, but I don't know where that is. Where's that gone? No, not there. Maybe it's some important links. No. Anyone got the player's handbook? If anyone has the player's handbook on them, he is selling anything that is worth less than 25 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Wait, did you say you want the merchant's guide, or you had that special one?
Special one also works.
Yeah. I don't have it.
As long as there's normal stuff in it as well.
Well, didn't you have a different one for this area? For prices?
I'll have a look. Yeah.
I have 16 gold, so I don't think it matters. But it's
But the general equipment.
Ah, there we go.
Got him.
Yeah, so anything in there that is less than 25 gold pieces, but it also costs 10 times that.
Oh!
What?
Ooh.
Whoa!
Well, my 16 is not gonna happen. Okay.
Oh!
Do they also buy things for 10 times the price?
Yeah.
Guess we find out.
I feel like Quinn might speak up once he's like, "Oh, it's like every other day." I feel like she might just be like, "Well, maybe not. Today might actually be your chance to get a few more different things to sell if you're up for buying."
What have we got?
What
Well,
have
I
you
guess
got?
show you a few things. I know that I have a list of like some of all of the stuff that we have, and then Joseph, were you taking like a list of like the stuff we got later on in the house?
I had kept track of the stuff that I had in my inventory. If I give it out to someone else, then I don't have it written down.
Okay.
Same here.
Now, I probably have the notes for it somewhere, but
Yeah.
I'd have to parse through them all.
Because I know at the start Quinn was keeping track of some of the stuff we had. So we had like 3 black books worth 25 gold pieces each, a jewelry box worth 75 gold pieces, rings worth 25 gold pieces, a platinum necklace worth 750 gold pieces, moth agates 3 for 10 gold pieces each, black eye patch 50 gold pieces, ivory hairbrush 25 gold pieces, and another ring that is 25 gold pieces.
That's the majority of it that was just like sellable items. Like, I have a couple more small ones like the health potions, but otherwise I think that was everything that was like extraneous
Yeah, I've
stuff.
also got a crystal orb. I think the
Okay.
gold rings that I've got written down, I think are probably included in your list.
Is the crystal orb just like a sellable item?
Yeah,
Or
I
is
think
it-
so. It's 25 GP.
25 GP crystal orb. I'll just write it down so that we have them all together in case we're just like selling them and splitting the money.
I've got written down 4 gold rings, 25 GP each. Is that what you've got?
Okay. I have 2 of the gold rings, so I don't know if we got other ones as well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have 12 gold rings. Damn. We have so
12
much.
gold
Not a
rings?
lot of gold rings.
No, I was just
Fucking
joking.
kleptomaniac.
If we don't keep track, we can just scam Alice.
And then I have 50 platinum worth of but I guess Quinn, because she was carrying the stuff, kind of like takes out some of the things, like maybe the jewelry box and like the ivory hairbrush and some of the books, but keeps the more expensive stuff just to kind of gauge what he's gonna do first off.
Sure, I'll mark those out of my inventory. You can take the moss agates as well, because I have those written down.
I just have like a general page at the front of my book that's like party stuff that's like that's just like immediately sellable things.
Did we ever do a detect
yeah.
magic on the eye patch with the chameleon? Where I can identify? I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. We'll definitely keep that then. But she'll just pull out some of the stuff to gauge like, is he gonna buy it? Is he gonna give us a good value for it? Like that sort of stuff. Just puts it on the table in front of him.
Okay. So he says he kind of looks them all over and then gives you a price which is 5 times what kind of is the base price I told you.
Oh, okay.
If everything here is, if there's 10 times inflation,
Yeah.
in Barovia than was still was like half price.
I mean, to be fair, I did think he was gonna like pay a tenth of what they were worth, and we were really gonna be screwed. So,
Yeah.
hence my nice reaction.
Um,
And-
I might step when he says that, I might step in and be like, um, well, I just happen to think if you seem to be the base level of the sort of cost of things we seem to be selling at is not quite on par with this price that you've given us. I mean, surely if you're selling, and he'll point to something that he's meant to. If there's like something similar to uh like what we're trying to like, if there's like a gold ring or something that he's got somewhere in his store, he'll point to that and be like, well, if you're selling that for this amount of money, then surely you should be able to bump the price of this up just a little bit because you'll be able to sell it for a considerable amount more in your own shop.
Look, I own the only shop in town. If you want to sell your stuff, this is where you sell it. I'm not going to bargain with you. If you want to buy the stuff, then you'll sell me the items. Otherwise, it's no deal. You've heard my price.
Can I roll to persuade?
You can try.
yes, yes, yes. The
It's like
face.
the only thing he's good at, okay? Um, not that I think I'll do very much more, but whatever. Okay, he got a 6, and because of a feat from his, not feat, and a thing of, because he's in the Bard College of Eloquence, which means that when he rolls to persuade, anything that's a 9 or below gets counted as a 10. So that's 22.
Okay. He is not open to bargaining.
Okay.
And he looks unimpressed that you kind of tried.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, we do our best. You see, when you're in town, we're just trying to do what we can to make a little bit of cash so that we can exist within this community. But you know what? Fine. If you want to make paupers of us all, then that's on you.
But make profit.
Yeah. I mean, you got to admire the guy. He's not budging at all. So well, if the party is in agreement, will we sell the basic stuff, and just get the money, split it 5 ways, or do people want to like keep stuff, or what do you want to do?
I think Julian wants to keep 2 of the rings just for aesthetic.
Okay, 2 of the rings. So
I'm fine with it. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Should we keep the eye patch to check it, and we can always just come back and sell it later?
Yeah, if it's not going to change, it's not like it's a big item to worry about. I just...
Yeah.
It seems like a weird thing to be in there that isn't magical. Like, why the fuck do you have a chameleon eye patch? So...
Yeah. Okay, then other than the chameleon eye patch, well, I just do a little. I'll do the math if we like. So that's books, jewelry box, some of the rings, platinum necklace, moss agate, ivory hairbrush, and the crystal orb. I need to do math now. Plus 75 plus. Plus 750 plus 30 plus 25 plus, and then it's 5 times the price that it was all worth.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, well, I suppose there's 5 of us then. So that is, we all have 1,080 gold pieces each.
Sweet.
That is a considerable amount of money that we just got.
You said 1,080, correct?
Yeah, 1,080. 1080.
Whoa.
So much pie.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of imagining that like they're now gonna say at the end like it's 100 gold pieces or something. Because there's just massive inflation here.
No. Let me see, where did I get? There we go. This is the most gold I have ever had in a game of D&D. I'm so happy, even though I know proportionally it's not that much.
Also, Trexa, during this relay, she forgot something and ran back out and used her little spoon to make a flower to give to the lady who gave her free pie.
Oh.
Aww.
But it was probably during your bartering, so like she just sprinted back, standing there like nothing happened.
I think Julian is feeling distinctly miffed that he does nothing or seem the point of anything. This town doesn't appreciate him.
Oh, I've already got an arcane focus.
So yeah, anything that's 25 gold pieces from the equipment thing will be there.
Yeah, I sent a new list because it's only meant to be the base player's handbooks gear.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the basic stuff.
Okay. Quinn's probably happy to just hold on to her gold for a bit. I don't go, like, she just got her stuff back, so I don't think there's anything she needs yet.
I will point out that you can get some fine clothes for 150 gold pieces.
Interesting.
Very fine.
Can I
Yes,
wear
it
them
was.
on top of my armor, or does it have to be either or?
I mean, you can do what you want with them. I'm not sure how it would look on top of armor.
True.
You look a bit bulky, man.
Sad. You won't look like a twink. He's got the bulk underneath. Tragic. His leather armor is really cramping his style.
Yeah.
Just gotta get specialty made. Save up all your money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, further down the line, what's going to be the goal?
Like one of those like suits that has like Kevlar sewn into it. Or the magical equivalent of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the adamantine armor because you can wear it under your. But I don't know if that's like heavy armor or something. But
Or like elven chain that's light.
ooh, we'll find you this, Julian. That's our mission.
Yeah, I mean, Julian's mission in the first bit of this game was to find an instrument, and his goal in this part of the game is to find something fancy to wear that's not going to make him die as soon as he's touched by something.
But also
But
looks
simple
good.
goals.
Well done.
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like once we get all this money, Quinn's not going to turn to Julian because she thinks he probably has had this amount of money before and like goes to Ashy like giving it out.
I
And
don't think
just-
Julian's ever. I don't know if Julian will have ever held money before. I don't think that's the sort of life he leads. So he's probably kind of mildly. I don't think he has any concept of how much this is, to be honest. I think if you guys are all like overreacting to it, he's going to be very confused.
Quinn just like gets a silver piece instead and is like, this one's worth so much more than everything else we have, and like.
He's
But
just-
as
he's
she's
just-
giving. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say as you give it, I'm just gonna turn to someone, so it's probably Ashley, and just be like, "Have you ever seen this much money before, like in your life?"
No,
No.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, I know they're like selling stuff for like way more money, but like, I mean, this is ridiculous.
Well, I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah. I mean, like, look, I don't know what you did before you came here, but I used to like hunt monsters and shit for like way less than this. And now I'm like, maybe if I stick around before we leave for a bit, you know, get
Oh,
the
yeah,
money before we.
that's actually a solid idea. I think I'll join you.
Sweet. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to how much we're gonna have to lose when we go to stay in the inn.
Sleep on the streets.
We could.
Well, should we at least, go and see what the damage is going to be?
Hell yeah.
How long was the walk from like the house to here? Not including our wolf adventure.
Not including the wolf adventure.
So like the
7 or
beeline.
8 hours.
Ah, damn it. There goes that plan.
When we were in the shop, were people kind of like a little like distracted looking around or anything? Or like would there be a chance for Quinn to pull Julian aside, or are people a bit more?
One sec.
I wasn't there for a bit, so you're free from me.
Sorry, my partner's
yeah.
just brought me some food. One sec.
Ah.
Do.
Sorry, back. I also now have food, so I'm going to be munching. So if sorry, Sophie, if you had like RP ideas, apology.
No, I want to talk to you right now. You're not allowed to eat. Like, no, I can save it for later. We can head on to the inn so Julian doesn't have to be speaking as much.
Thank you.
Sweet. Yeah, let's head to the inn. All right. Going to Blood of the Vine.
Yeah, so you enter the Blood of the Vine tavern. The sign is quite shoddy. And when you walk in, there's a blazing fire in the hearth, but it doesn't really give much warmth to the room. There's a few huddled people within. The barkeep, 3 women in bright clothes that look like they're the same kind of clothes as the Vistani were wearing, the people you met before you came here. And a man sat kind of in the corner. Yeah.
So I'll just walk up to the barkeep to inquire about the price of rooms.
Okay. Ready for this. What does that mean? So drink and lodging and stay. Okay. It costs about 1 silver piece per person. No, per room.
Oh, that's it?
Whoa, sweet.
How many rooms are there in the entire inn?
Big in. I'll say 5, 6, 6. We'll go with 6.
6. Cool. And do they just have like a bed in them and
They're just
like one?
simple rooms.
Mm-hmm.
The double bed in each room, and yeah, got windows.
Cool. Always good to have windows. Look, not that I want you to charge us more or anything. I just want a bit of information on the town because the shopkeep beside you. I mean, your rooms are very reasonably priced, but you know what's up? What's up with the shopkeep selling stuff for as high a price as they do?
It's very hard to get items in Barovia. There isn't exactly a booming trade with the outside world. Yeah. I think items have more are a lot more expensive.
Mm. And how often do you get people coming into your inn that aren't from around here?
Hasn't happened in my memory. People don't leave, people don't get in.
Yeah. The gates outside Barovia, are they always closed?
People who get that far say that they're closed.
Interesting.
But none of you seem particularly surprised to see us. We haven't exactly had hordes of confused people surrounding us or anything.
Yeah.
This place isn't exactly normal. You just gotta deal with what comes in. A few weirdos coming in off the streets is the least of our problems.
Well, what problems is it that you have here? I mean, us weirdos don't know what's going on, and it would be nice if we weren't surprised by it all.
Make a perception check.
A perception check. I don't think I'm gonna be that good at this. Let me see. I'll roll it. No, I got a 1 on the dice, so.
Okay. He answers and he says, well, people can't leave, people can't come in. It's a strange place, and things happen here.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to implicate anyone.
Oh no? So there's somebody that you could be implicating.
Look, I'm here to sell drinks and offer rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a drink?
Sure thing. Anybody else want one?
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
Cool. Viv, Traxa, Julian.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Cool.
I'm coughing too much to even try her voice right now. It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna keep muting myself.
Well, Quinn will buy a round for anybody that wants one.
Okay. So as well as like normal like beer, ale, which is 4 copper pieces per mug, or 2 silver pieces per gallon. They also sell wine, at a copper piece per glass or 1 silver piece per pitcher.
She'll buy like a pitcher and then pitcher of wine and a thing of beer, like the silver pieces, if you know what I mean, so everybody can have what they want.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 3 silver pieces. So gallon of ale and a pitcher of wine.
Cool. Great.
The money we got, was that gold pieces or silver pieces, or
That was gold.
and how much is a silver versus copper, etc.?
I think isn't it tens?
Yeah, I think.
Like 10 copper. 10 copper, 10 silver, 10 gold, and 10 gold is 10 platinum, and then there's electrum, which nobody uses ever.
Not quite sure what the point of electrum is, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like a weird halfway. But yeah, Quinn will use the last silver pieces that she had in her money pouch before she came here to buy the drinks. Probably just picks out a table.
So items are more expensive, but food really isn't that bad. So we could just live here forever by walking 8 hours both ways. So just like a 2-day trip and robbing that house slowly of all of its goods.
Yes. Though I do not want to live here forever. So. I think if we're like sitting down to have a drink when I keep forgetting that her perception's so bad, but she would try anyway unless somebody else wants to, but just keep an ear out for the conversation that's happening with the people around them, like the women and the man in the corner.
Okay. Yeah, make a perception check, see what you hear.
Okay. Where are my skills? There they are. 15, 16.
Okay. So the man who is sat by the bar, he doesn't say anything. He is silent. And the 3 women, when you listen in, it sounds like they're gossiping about like people that you don't know. Nothing seems to stand out in particular, just kind of small town gossip. And there's kind of a cruel note to what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Are we alright to leave it there? Just because I need to pack a bag because I'm catching a ferry tomorrow and I haven't packed. And this seems like a normal place to finish rather than starting anything.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. We went, we encountered wolves, we did not fight the wolves, we found that body, we did not kill that body, we got into town. We sold stuff, that's really good.
Failed to barter.
Yeah, unfortunately. Julian's one great thing.
It's really tragic.
If that's the only one in town, just never even a chance.
Yeah.
We'll have him persuade other people.
Persuade Strahd to lower the printing of coins here to lower inflation. Solved it.
But it was fun to play back with like the whole gang again.
Yeah, it's been cool.
So are we going back to a 2-week schedule or 1 week?
Yeah, that suits me.
Well, at least for next week, I'm definitely not free.
Okay.
I'll just go get my diary.
Okay, I suppose we'll talk about this. Or be talking about this anyway, so I'll probably dip now then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Bye.
Are you free like in the next weekends?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just good to know in case we're, But yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Sorry, I clicked the disconnect button slightly too early. And it felt rude of me not to disconnect and say goodbye.
That was very abrupt.
Okay.
Oh, God. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
It was fun.
bye.
Bye.
Have a good
See you
weekend.
later. Bye.
Yeah.
It's so weird for me not playing like very talkative characters.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm so used to just like jumping in constantly.
Yeah. It's so bad. Sometimes I'm like trying to be like, I'll refer to this person so that they can talk then, but even then, if you get referred to, you're like, but my character's too scared to talk, so.
Yeah, I want to balance it. And she'll get there. Like, I just wanted to start off that way, and obviously she'll talk to you guys more that she knows you now. But it's like I don't want to be silent. But I was like, I'm not gonna be the one to approach the shopkeeper. He doesn't have food. That's ridiculous.
At least there was the pie woman.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be cool when like Traxa is able to like be a bigger part of the team and stuff. Because even just for you to be able to like play more of the RP bits.
It's partially like her character. One, I rolled really bad stats, so it's like I don't want to jump in because I'm not the most useful. And it's like the class is such a support class that it's like I'm just gonna sit behind people. I might multi-class into rogue here because she already has like
she would be.
Yeah, because her dex is her highest stat, even though it's supposed to be Constitution. So just work into that a little more and sneak around.
Yeah, I do love that though, because like when you're doing stats and you're like, I'm not gonna pick the optimum stats for like the class. I'm gonna do the one that's the most fun. Like, and then it like leads to really cool things later.
Yeah, they're like one separate, so it's not a big difference. One just they just change enough that one has +3, one has +2. But
the disparity in like I remember rolling Quins and being like, holy shit, I have some good stats. Like,
yeah, when I was putting everyone's stats on the sheet, I'm like, huh, like there's some people who have 18s here. That's something.
Heck, imagine like, But yeah, it'll be fun to see what happens when we play a bit more.
Yeah, it's hard getting, especially across the ocean. It's hard to get people in the right times.
Yeah,
School and everything.
it is. Yeah, it's the worst because it's like, we could play more frequently as well if like people's time zones were aligned. Because like when I play D&D, I love it so much that I'm like, I don't care if I have work the next day. I will stay up super late if it works. Like,
I have another session starting at 6. But that's for Star Wars. It's like it's just gonna be an 8-hour D&D day. Let's do it.
I mean, that's always like the best day though. God, sorry, I've been coughing too. I've been muting myself and coughing. But yeah, hopefully we can get some more stuff in more frequently because I want to play this campaign so much more.
One day we'll meet Strahd.
Yeah, we will. But I might dip out. Everybody disappeared like so quickly. I was like, I thought we were planning.
That's what I thought. Alice was getting her journal, so I was waiting. But yeah, she's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like one good.
Whatever. Yeah, we can plan it through Discord.
Yeah. The best way to plan things.
Okay. Well, yeah. Have a good evening.
Yeah, sweet. You too. Have a good next game.
Yeah. Thanks.
Awesome. All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.